Hey everybody, and welcome back to Midtown USA. You're in autumn, first day of autumn, so we have 15 game days left to play on this map, give or take a little bit. We've been busy, obviously. Seems like the only thing I've been doing for the last, I don't know, 3 weeks is harvesting, and we are at it again, harvesting yet again. First day of autumn, our 2 sunflower fields have come in, ready to harvest, as expected. In addition, our small poplar field is ready to harvest. So that was kind of the wild card. Didn't really know if that one would be ready or not, but it is, so that's all cool. I'm just coming back from watering the pigs. We had to care for our animals this morning. It seems like it always takes about half of a game day. Seems like it takes 6 hours to care to our sheep, pigs, and cows, and get everybody all ready to go for the next few days. We're just coming back here. We're going to drop the water trailer off, and then I'm going to pick up our power washer and run it down to the BGA where we've got our where we're storing everything that is part of the BGA operation, and we're going to basically give everything a good hose down. Then we're going to have to basically we're going to pick up the forage harvester and run it up to the store because we've got a delivery up there. We've got a new header for the forage harvester, and that's going to be for our poplar. We're going to go ahead and pick that up and then take that over to, where we've got our poplar, well, not our poplar, but yeah, down to our poplar field over where we got the wood chips. And we're going to basically assess that situation. Right. Get on going. So we've got our harvester and our grain truck working over in field 11. That is the big sunflower field right across from the farm. We're going to go check them out here in a little bit. But like I said, it feels like all I've been doing is harvesting on this map since early spring, or early summer, I mean. And, I think other than to give you constant harvest videos of me running the harvester or me running the grain truck or whatever, I'm trying to find alternate ways of telling the story. So, we've got the harvester running, but we need to clean this stuff up too and put it away. So I thought I would include this as part of the episode just to... one, to give the mobile power washer a little bit more time in the sun, so to speak, and also to to show that we need to care for this stuff and put it away, but at the same time to not just spend 30 minutes. Oh, we got a gate open. Just to not spend 30 minutes running the combine. Shut that up. I'm going to pull this. Demand for wood chips. Alright. Just want to back this up here. And let's see. Just, into open cover. Closed cover for what's the cover opening? Oh. So I've noticed these in-game harvesters take a really long time to get dirty. You know, you could be harvesting 3 or 4 fields before this thing gets shows any dirt on it. Every time we water our pigs, this thing just gets awful dirty. Let's clean up our truck while we're here. All right. Clean up our trailer. These guys, these Joskin trailers, they get black on the bottom, man. After a lot of work, they do get some serious dirt going on. Look at that. They get some major dirt. Looks good. Let's clean this one off. This power washer holds himself a lot of water. Alright, that looks good. While we're here, let's go ahead and clean off the leveler. And our tractor. So we managed to fill 2 bunkers to 900 and some thousand liters. Almost 1 million liters per bunker. And then we've got the other bunker that's got about 400,000 liters on it. So I think that's pretty good. I think that's going to satisfy our commitment to the BGA to get them material. All right. To clean up our tractor, the first thing we want to do is can't get our trailers put away. Got pretty tight quarters here, that's for sure. Alright. I'm gonna clean up our tractor while we're here. How far away do I need to be before that? There we go. Don't need that gate shutting on me. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and clean this stuff up, and I'll be right back with you once we get her all cleaned up and put away. Alright, we got that stuff put away, and I wanted to show you all this. I've been on this map for about 150 game hours, and let's just say I just found this. And this is such a cool little area that I really didn't want to go throughout the whole series and not show you all this little hidden gem of an area back in here. So it's kind of a little area. So right here is that water tower that we have been seeing all throughout the map. You know, all over the place we see this water tower. And you know, I've come up here and I've tried to get into this gate, and every time I look at that, it works now. It doesn't work from outside. I've tried to get in this gate before. No, it works. Now I look like an idiot. At any rate, So, like I said, I've tried to get in that gate before, and I couldn't get in it. Maybe it was a problem on a pre-release version of the map that I never really tried again. But at any rate, there's a water hydrant down here. And we can use that to fill up. There we go. We just filled up with some water. So, if you're in need of water for your pigs, you can come back here in this little back road, this little access road, to get back in here between the BGA and the compost master. And there's a hydrant right there you can fill up. Just wanted to show you all that little area. So our harvester is fueling up here. And then we're going to run it up to the store. All right, we are full now. Run this guy up to the store and pick up that new header. And take that new header down to the poplar field. We do that. Let's go check out this field. Check out our soybeans. Oh, this one's ready to harvest. I forgot. We've got our first field that we planted with soybeans is ready to come in also. So we got our 2 sunflower fields ready to come in. We've got our soybean field there ready to come in. And we've got that poplar field ready to come in. So all in all, we've got 4 fields to come in, or that are ready to be harvested in early autumn. We've got 4 nice sunny game days here before we get any rain. Now it looks like we've got rain on Thursday and Friday planned, and then weekend again it clears up. See, our temperatures are starting to drop. Instead of being in the 80s and 90s, that one day we had 100 degrees. Now we're in the upper 70s and 80s, dipping down in the 60s on Friday with the rain. Lows down in the 40s there. Gonna pick up our head here. All right. And we're gonna go ahead and bring this on down to the poplar field. We're gonna have a little look around because I'm not sure if I want to continue to put the wood chips in that building, or if I want to maybe put a building up to store the wood chips. If I do that, then I'll probably just use a trailer instead of the wheel loader to fill up the heating plant there. So I'm just not sure if that building is going to basically be able to store all of those wood chips from these 2 fields, or if we're going to get into a position where we fill that darn thing up. Because there is the poplar field that's ready. There's the other poplar field that is still growing. It's gonna mark this guy here. Look in here. Now we can tip them into these bays, and we're going to have to use this trailer if we do bring them into this building, because this trailer has a movable floor. Can't raise the bed too high because we've got a low ceiling in here. Worried that we would fill this thing up. Where are we at with our fill state? 30%. We're going to need to fill this guy up here before the end of the game day. I'll probably do that off camera tonight. Then the other option would be to put in a silo that we would use to store the wood chips down here. And if we put a silo in, you know, really the only spot to do it is up here at this this empty lot up here. So it would be a little bit of a drive each time we need to put the wood chips in the bioplant. So there's a trade-off either way, but you know, right here we could put that in there. Is cornfield ready? It looks almost ready. Oh, still growing. Alright, well, let's go check out our sunflower harvest, see how it's coming along. I thought it was funny that we would get a great demand yesterday for sunflowers and we didn't have any to bring in. The great demand did last into the early hours of this morning. But we were too busy caring for our animals to really be able to take advantage of any of that. That's fine. We'll get a good price later on. See how far we've managed to work with this field. Okay. Not too bad. Making some headway. See what our have to see how much we've got in the silo at this point. And then we'll probably come up here and relieve our grain driver. All right, let's just here. We've got 27,000 liters of sunflowers. Not huge. Not a huge yield on these things. Given that we've done this whole part of the field already, and we've only got 27,000 liters, that would be like one truckload. Let's see, let's make sure we empty our harvester as best we can. Right? Run down the other side of the field. We'll be ready for ready to offload when he gets down there. But I was expecting a little greater yield on our sunflowers than that. Given the fact that this field was fertilized to 3 stages. So it had 3 layers of fertilization on both of those. Didn't need plowing. It does now. You can see all the fields that we've managed to flip. Field 15 we flipped. Now need to plow that one. We need to plow field 16. Need to plow field 17 once it comes due. We need to plow part of field 12 already. Just because we've flipped part of field 12 multiple times, and this little part, if you remember last year, we didn't get this much planted before the end of planting season. So this has got another little bit to go on it before it needs plowing. And then the fields that we bought, we never got around to actually plowing other than these 2 fields down here. So they obviously are going to need that done. I would have expected a little greater yield out of these sunflowers. It's almost not worth putting in. If I was probably to run this map another year, I wouldn't put sunflowers in at all because they just don't seem to be working out for us as far as pay goes. Let's take a look at our costing, or not our costing, but our money situation here. Definitely seen better prices for our soybeans. Got a large amount of canola, wheat, and barley there to get rid of. I have a lot of corn once that comes in. Got a great demand for wood chips. Not really in a position to be doing anything with those. Not the best prices all around. Take a look at our seasons menu. Expect wheat to continue to rise all autumn, as is barley and canola. Sunflowers, looks like the bottom's going to drop out of sunflowers here soon. So once we get these things harvested, we probably are just going to need to sell them. And soybeans, well, they've seen better days. Soybean price really is early summer. And corn, it looks like we're going to be dumping corn at the last minute to get any good price off of that. All right. Come alongside here. Look at that. He's made one whole pass and he's only at 4,500. At that rate, he could go up, come back again, and then we'd have to unload him. So that is. Let's drop our cruise control. 6 miles an hour. We'll just cart some grain for a little bit. Let's move over so it doesn't look like we're dumping out of the side of the truck. There we go. Alright guys, well what we're going to do is we are going to finish this sunflower harvest off camera. We're going to probably work on our soybean harvest off camera just to get that going along. We've got plenty of other fields of soybeans that are going to be coming due at a later point. But let's go ahead and take a look at that once we get up here to the end. All right. Let's just look at that. Got field 7, 12, and 14, and 13 in soybeans. So we'll go ahead and probably do this harvest off camera. We'll finish off field 11 and 8 off camera. And when we come back, we'll probably be working on field 6 in poplar. I would have made the decision as to what in the heck we're going to do with respect to our wood chip storage. And well, hope you all enjoyed the video. If you do, please click the like button. If you aren't subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That would be really cool. That way you can get notifications on future content. We're wrapping up this series very shortly. We only have 15 game days to go. I expect we might have maybe another 5 or 6 episodes here on Midtown before we close her on out and open up a new chapter. We're going to be going over to Rathlin Island in the North Ireland for our next series. And I'm really eager to get started on that. Encourage you to check out PCSG and the Three Dudes Gaming Network. They are both really great resources for gamers of Farm Sim. If you're looking to get some questions answered that you've got related to Farm Sim, then look no further than PCSG or Three Dudes. You're not going to get people there telling you to go look the answer up yourself. We've all been there. We've all had questions. And pretty much everyone probably has already looked for the answers and has probably run into basically issues not being able to find the answers. And that's why we're there asking questions. I encourage you to go check out PCSG and Three Dudes, as well as the guys in my description. They are Three Dudes Media members. They all do Farm Sim content as well as other gaming content. So I encourage you to go check them out as well. And until next time, guys, happy farming.